Okay, hello YouTube. This is my first video for tracking my portfolio. So I want to show you in this video, how I'm investing around $20,000. And yeah, so we'll basically go, I have around, right now just before I've moved $2,000. I was making profit because PayPal have announced that they are gonna have a Bitcoin integrated in their payment system. So I basically moved $2,000 into my profit sharing pool, which is here around here. I mean, it was actually, yeah, right now it's actually a bit more, maybe because I think maybe the price keeps changing. Okay, so I was going to show you where I have it here. So right now this is my wallet. So you can basically track what kind of transaction I did. So 106 days I've moved money to Uniswap, and then like I'm here I've removed some money, moved around $390. And 6 days ago I put money, put around $40,000 into Uniswap. I mean, it's basically the pool I've put it was sell Ether, and then here I put another $4,000, and then I was basically buying a one farm token, and I was basically changing it to farm and USDC, and then basically added $2,500 into the USDC farm pool. And basically the farm pool, I basically have moved it to Harvest Finance, where it's basically sitting and creating yield for me. Let me just show you. So you can basically see I've put it here. I mean, I'm staking. One thing is here, you can basically see I'm staking right now. Yeah, this one is I'm staking farm. So I basically had one farm, and I added another close to 10 farm, and then it's creating something like 200 API on a yearly basis. And then here I put the liquidity pool. I've put it here. So here I've just loaded. I started with around that was the $2,500 I've put. I mean, actually it was a bit more. It was it was 2,500. And you can basically see that's the yield that I've earned so far from farming. So let me figure out. I mean, if right now I could actually claim it and put it in a stake. Let me just see how much money I've made so far from farming. Let me just put the calculator. 0.1209. That's the amount of farm I have. So let's go. How much is that worth? Farm. Okay. I think I have to enter just somewhere farm here. Okay. Farm. Here, that's the protocol. Okay, and then you have to calculate the price. So this is the amount of farm I've yielding. I basically made so far $25 from farming. And let me just check how much, if I want to withdraw, how much it's actually going to cost. If I withdraw, I mean, if I claim my reward, I want to see how much are the fees. So if I'm claiming, it's going to cost me this amount of ETH gas fee. Yeah, so this amount of ETH. So let me just calculate how much that is. Does it make sense? ETH later. Okay, where do I find it? I just use that one from Coin Mama. Where is it? Hello? Oh, here. Okay, so that's the amount of ETH. It's gonna cost me. So it cost me $1. So if I'm farming since around. So it's gonna cost me $1 to first of all remove it, and then probably another $1 to stake in the other pool. So does it make sense or not? Let me just think. Or I can just keeping it. Like it's. At this rate. Let me just check how much it's making me on the basis. Right now I put it like 2 days ago. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can check from the. If I can find the edit. I can find the contract that I was making. Okay, it's a bit technical, so I think it's not a problem for most people. So right now I just have to find the harvest. Okay, here that was the transaction. It was basically around 2 hours, and so let's just say three days. So let's say in 3 days I basically have earned. Okay, in 3 days I've earned around $25. $25 divided by, let's just do exact number, like it's for, let's just say, let's just say 2.8. So basically in one day I'm earning around $9. $9, and the money I have is basically $2,500. So basically that's the amount, the interest rate, and let's break it down by, no, that's in 3 days. That's in one day. Now I have to do it for 365 days. So basically, no, that's the. Now I'm doing something wrong. Let me just think. Okay, right now I make $9, and then the money I have is $2,500. So that's, and then basically I have to calculate by 360, and that should be. Oh, let me just write it somewhere down so I can get it more clear. Okay, I have. I don't know if I can open a new one without closing that. Let me just save it first. Save. Okay. I have made $25. Let's just say $9 in a day. $9 in a day, and my total amount is $1,500. Okay, so basically in oh, now I get it. So that's 100%, and then how much is that in percent? Because that's one I have to calculate by 365. And then I get the amount. Okay, let's do the math. So okay, 9 times 365. So if I would do this for, I would actually make around $3,000. So 3,000. $3,058. $58. So basically, I'm going. That's close to API of or APR. Let's say it's called APR. I would say 8 divided by 2,500. We basically like 130 though, 130%, which is quite okay. $130. So if I'm right now paying $2, so it's gonna cost me $2. So minus $2, and then I will put it in. Right now it's still, if I'm checking at rewards, does it make sense to pay $2 or not? I have to go to here. It's here. So right now, if I move it out. Here it doesn't do anything. It doesn't create any yield, but it's only $25. So $25 will yield me. $25 will yield me times 130. It's gonna yield me $30. So if I'm not moving it, I'm not having any yield. I'm missing out on around $30. So if I move it out, I make $30. So right now it just cost me $2, and I make $30, which is okay. So I can basically just move it. So let me just claim it then. That's really useful. Okay. Okay. So what I do right now is I'm unstaking. I'm claiming, Okay, let me just do it again. So claim. Oh, here I have the contract already. Still have it. Okay, so right now I'm claiming it. It's gonna cost me $1. Okay, and then I have to the other one where I basically get I have to pay $1, and I put it in the other pool. Yeah, I should have done things like in one go, like in the other one. Anyway, okay, then I basically have to stake, and I have to stake it in that. Yeah, so that will probably take like 5 minutes, and I can get it working for me. So I put my money at work. Okay, so here's the money I've right now in the Harvest protocol. I want to show you what I have in the Uniswap. So in the Uniswap protocol, I used to have around $20,000, now a bit more. Then actually there was a price going down. So it went down here to less than $21,000. And then basically the news about PayPal happened yesterday, and then also today the price keeps going up. I mean, so far I've made from interest rate. I mean, from providing liquidity, that's the money I've earned. And since less than, I mean, most of the yield was coming first from this thing here, and then right now the last 6 days was also like I've earned plus minus 130 dollars, which is not bad. Okay, so here you can basically see the transaction. That's my address. So I just have to wait until the Ether transaction goes through. Let me just check. How far is it? Okay, let's check how long. How long are we waiting right now? Let's go to Ether scan. Okay, so right now on Ether scan it's 1 minute, so I think it cannot take more than 5 minutes these days. Okay, someone has just paid me. Okay. Okay, right now I went through. So right now I should have it here unstaked. And right now this one I have to stake, and I want to see how much. So I put the maximum, and I stake, and then I think it shouldn't cost me more than $1. So right now I just want to see the amount it's gonna cost me. Basically, I think it's just cost me also like $1. It shouldn't be that expensive. Where was it here? So the amount of Ether is here. Oh, actually it's $3. Yeah, but I mean I'm paying $4 and I'm making $30 if I leave it there for 1 year, which is actually okay. So that's kind of my portfolio. So you can see what I'm basically doing, and how my yield is from crypto farming. So thank you for viewing my video. If you have any questions, you can ask questions, or you can, if you have any suggestions for improving my videos, then leave me a comment, and I'm trying to reply.